Hello, this is Jeremiah with Bull Ridge Plumbing. We're at 1112 East 22nd, doing a sewer video here, inspecting the sewer. We are outside accessing this from a two-way clean out. We went back inside the house here, and right here at about 29 feet is where this 3-inch goes to a 2-inch line, and my camera will not make it up into that 2-inch line. So this is as far as we can go. We're going to go ahead and pull back towards us, coming away from the house. And there you can see better how that 3-inch goes to that 2-inch, and that's just why this camera won't make it. This is a cast iron line. Up in there kind of looks a little scaly. Not too terrible, typical for your cast iron. I think at this point here where you can see right there is where that toilet and everything kind of dump into the line that we're in. It's kind of up a little higher on the right. That's just a fitting where that all comes into this. There's a little bit of like maybe drywall mud or paint or something kind of stuck to the bottom. Doesn't look like any of this is going to cause any backups or anything. No real recommendations there. Right there at 7 feet from here is where that plastic line starts, where it ties onto the old piping, and that was for this two-way clean out. And now we're coming up the vertical. Not much you can see with the water hanging on the bottom of the camera. So that was here at the outside clean out. It's about 10 feet from the building, in line with the stack. Pause this and we'll go back the other direction. Hello, this is Jeremiah again. We are now out at the city tap here at 1112 East 22nd, and we're going to go ahead and pull back. The city tap here is at about 85.5 feet. Got a few little roots dangling in from the top right there, and this is a clay line. That is pretty typical. This part of the line makes a pretty good drop. You can see there's a few more little roots here and there. There's not really anything that equipment can do, going down to get those. They're just going to push out of the way, and we're not going to be able to grab a hold of them with any machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recommend a Root-X treatment. Root-X is a foaming herbicide that goes in, mixed with water, and then it foams up, it gets all edges of the pipe, kills off any of these roots that are in there, and that'll help take care of all these little stragglers like that one there at 76 feet. Clay lines have sections, and each section tends to get roots. That's pretty common, and really, the age of the home and everything, the age of the sewer line, this line is in really good condition. Each of these sections typically will have a little bit of offset. Here that offset looks a little more than I noticed going in. I'm not sure if we've got a break or too much of a separation. I'll have to get back to the office and look at it on a bigger screen than this, but have to review that one. Right now it's, everything's out of the way, so it's not going to cause a blockage, but just want to see what that really is going on there once I get back to the office. There's a lot of paper that's kind of gotten stuck to the edges and stuff from prior backups. Fairly common too. Right there is kind of an offset, and it kind of causes a little bit of a slowdown in the flow there on that bottom right. Nothing to be too concerned about. More roots coming through that one. And a little bit there. That one's shifted on that right side. It's really not too bad of a problem unless it's, where it's on the bottom where it's going to jump up and over. Then it's going to start to cause backups. Right here actually is a fair amount of roots there, but I still don't think our machine's really going to do much better on that. So we'll still just stick with the Root-X so far. right here at 47 feet is the end of this plastic line, this SDR line that they did where they tied the clean out in. So from this point on, we're in plastic. Plastic looks pretty good. I don't see any issues, heaves, bumps. Nothing that would be concerning in this section. It's basically a new line. And here at 7 feet, we start coming up that clean out again on the vertical. This time not as much water on the camera. You can kind of see a little better coming up. So, again, same clean out, you know, two-way, it goes both directions. Rather than going to the house, we went out towards the back alley back here. And again, just going to recommend that we do the Rudex treatment, and then I'll review those other spots on the bigger screen and make sure there's no issues. It's been a Bull Ridge production. Thank you.